Howdy folks, my name's Darren from RC Scale Models, and today we have another kit review. Again, this one's from Eduard, 1/48 scale, limited edition, tally hole. It's the Battle of Britain series. This is the Mark II Spitfire. Let's take a look what we get in the box. Okay, what we get inside the box. On this side is some of the marking options. Some from Hornchurch and stuff, and some other locations. We'll get into that. But we've got the camouflage versions, the dark earth and dark green, and we've got the other colours, which is the dark sea grey and dark green colours. Kit number is 11146. There is no resin products or anything in this kit, I don't believe, but you do get 10 marking options, 2 complete kits, Mark IIa and Mk.IIb from 1940s to 41. So yeah, there is photo etch, which is all the cockpit detail and stuff. So we get 2 clear, there is 2 fuselage and wings, and then etc. So we'll take a closer look at this. This is all the paperwork and stuff. So as for what we get for paperwork, as for canopy mask, it's the typical Eduard mask, is pre-cut. We get 2 lots of photo etch for the seat belts, seat, instrument panels and stuff like that. These are 2 identical sheets. So you could do the Mark IIa and 2b. The 2020 printed decals, like I mentioned before, people are having issues with these. As I say, I'm not yet to build the kit. I haven't used the 2020 decals, so I can't say for sure. But these are the stencils. There are 2 sheets of that. We have this giant sheet with stencils, markings. I will take these ones out and have a closer look. So we have a nice sheet of markings, the roundels, and all the serial numbers for the aircrafts. Pretty cool, nicely in colour, nice in register. We have this piece of paper. We do get some crew members, which is we get 2 crew members. We've got this guy standing, we've got a pilot which is running and pointing, we get another pilot climbing into the aircraft, another one's running, another one's like crouched, or it looks like he's jumped off the wing or something. We've got another crew member working on the side of the aircraft, or maybe loading ammunition. All depends how you want to set it up. So you can do a mini diorama. We do have a correction sheet. We'll get into that in a minute. It's asking the leading edge is painted in the yellow stripe, so we'll have a closer look in a minute. As for the instructions, nice box art from the front cover. I do like these. They should make these as posters because I think they're pretty cool. Again, you get some nice history on the Battle of Britain and the aircraft and stuff, so it's good reading. I wouldn't want to throw these instructions away. I always keep my instructions. This page here is all your parts. The parts in blue is the parts you're not needed, so they go in your spare box. Colour callouts for this, they're asking for guns, typical Spitfire, sidewalls of the cockpit, oxygen bottles and stuff, photo etch going in, nothing to remove because normally it's in red. We have the bulkhead, the seat, which is here, the cockpit floor and the flight stick. Touching it all together, putting your seat belts in. Then we have the instrument panel going together, and then sandwiching that up, two halves going together, and then we've got the two fuselage and cockpit all being sandwiched in. Don't forget to put this piece in for the propeller system, so you can probably have it spinning and whatever. This part is at the back for your tail, don't forget to put that in as well. Working on your wing spar going in for strength, which is handy. Again, what we find with Eduard kits, pay attention to which marking option you're doing because it requires certain steps for certain markings, and it's easy to make a mistake with Eduard. This is the wheel well assembly and more structural parts. Upper wings going together. We have machine gun ends going in as well. Attaching your wings to the fuselage and flaps and ailerons. You can have them in a posable position, which is nice for Eduard to do that. These flaps are in one position only, I believe. Radiator system going in, again, pay attention, there is a slight differences between the two. The ends of your wings going in. These are more radiator system. You can have the radiator flap open or closed, which is a nice touch. The wheels are moulded as one piece, I believe, but the inserts are separate, so it makes it ease of painting. But if you wish to upgrade all this, there are plenty of upgradable stuff, which is at the back of the book here, like all the resin stuff you can upgrade, the wheels and whatever. So if you don't want to use the plastic, you can upgrade all this stuff, but this is what you get within the box anyway. Cannons going in is for option G and I version. I think it's Mk.IIb has the cannons, if I'm not mistaken. The tail dragger going in, you get the one here, it comes in 3 parts, so it makes it easier for painting, or you can put one in that is already as one piece. It all depends how you prefer to do yours. We have this piece inside the aircraft of the canopy. I'm not sure what that's for. We have the side door, if you wish to have it open or closed, which should be on this section here. The canopy going in, aerials, propeller system. Again, there's 2 types of nose. There's a slight difference in the nose, but the propellers should be the same. This is the canopy closed option, and then this is the mark. Actually, it doesn't say. But don't forget to add your wires. And this is your canopy mask layout, which is pretty simple. As for your first option, this one is 74 Squadron 1940s, so it's a typical dark earth, dark green and sky colour. This one's from Hornchurch 1940s, 41 Squadron, so dark earth, dark green, half of it sky with a black wing. This one again is 145 Squadron 1941, pretty much the same as the one before, dark earth, dark green, black wing and sky underside. Is what I call typical Battle Britain colours. We have the later version. I don't know the reason behind of the switch between the dark earth and dark green, and then they switched it to the sky grey and green. I don't know why they did that. The only thing I can think of is because they spent more time over the ocean. It could be to do with ocean colours. That's the only theory. I don't quite understand it yet. I haven't figured it out or done the research on it. If anyone knows why the switch was done, it'd be interesting to know. This one is 64 Squadron 1941. As I say, now this is the dark sea grey, or ocean grey as they got it down as, and dark green. This is the typical camouflage one. I'm not sure if this is a misprint or the actual aircraft is like this. You've got camouflage down on one side, but this side is all brown. I don't know if the aircraft is actually meant to be like that or they've just misprint on the green. I'm not 100% sure. But remember, with the also with this misprint, with these camouflage colours, if you look on this one, there is no leading edge, which is yellow. This is what this is. So all the this colour schemes have got to have the leading edge yellow stripe. Again, these are typical dark earth, dark green colours. 1941. This one's 1941. 100. This is 303 Squadron. The Polish. I quite like this one because you got the Goofy. Is that Goofy? Mickey Mouse's dog, I believe that is. 71 Squadron 1941. So this is the sky grey, not sky grey, sorry, the ocean grey and dark green. And this one pretty cool. This one's a Polish one as well. Uh, 313 Squadron 1941. Again, now this is the ocean grey. Stencil data as standard, and then the advertisement for the resin upgrades and metal landing gear and whatever, which is a nice touch. As for the clear, you get two of these, which are exactly the same. They're in these nice resealable bags. There should be no problem with their clear. It's pretty standard. We get several options of canopies because they did upgrade the canopy slightly. You find some of them are flat, some of them are curved. Open and close options. So it's pretty cool. And you find this one is, the front is normal, this one's got the armoured glass, this one is completely different as well, landing lights. If you're having a clip wing version, which is not in this kit anyway, they are there. I believe that's Mk.IIa onwards that started doing clip wings. So you know full well there's going to be more options coming out at a later date. You can see it because they've already got it within the kit already. So in this one we have two bodies, two fuselage, because there's two complete kits. So again, this is pretty much what we've seen already with the Mark I that come out early this year or late this year. Superb detail, raised and recessed panel lines where it should be. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Extra plating here, all the bolts for the hatches. It's superb detail. It's, if not the best Spitfire out there to date at 148. As for the fit, couldn't say because I haven't bought it yet. Hopefully it goes together as nice as it looks. This is the wing. Superb detail. It's going to take a nice wash. The lower wing section. Nicely done. A little bit of scratching where it's been in the bag and it's rubbed, but there's nothing you can't take care of. So there's two of these as well. So we have propeller systems, flaps, extra fuel tanks, which is not needed in this kit anyway, and the figures. Obviously they're not the best figures in the world, but they're pretty good for plastic. So we have 2 of these. So we have propellers, different types. Yeah, flaps. This is that long range fuel tank type thing for the Spitfire. Different exhausts. Unfortunately they're not hollowed out. They are slightly, if it's going to focus, they are slightly hollowed out a little bit. But as for these ones, they're not hollowed out at all. This is the new different type of propellers. You see, one's pointed and one's like ovaled, like rounded off. These are the ends of your propellers. They're pretty cool. These are the figures. They have the bodies, legs, arms. There must be a sprue. Oh no, the heads are here. So you got your pilots and ground crew. Pretty cool. Will I use them? I don't know, because I'm no good at painting figures anyway. So I don't know what I'll do with them. As for these 2 bags here are identical parts, so this and this is exactly the same, so we're only going to need to open one of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So these are aerials, sorry, the radiator system parts, the tail, the ends of the wings. Again, you've got the same amount of details before, all the rivets. There's the lower chin, nose part, I call it. I don't know what you actually call it for real, but that's what I called it. And there's another type of nose, the ends, inserts of the wheels. We do have clip wings moulded in plastic. Here's the tail dragger, one you can make up yourself. Several type of doors. Don't know what these parts are. We have this piece with propeller, flaps, wings, more flaps. These are your wheels. These ones are smooth and these ones have got a little bit of tread on them. So there is a slight difference in wheels. This is your landing gear. So all the stuff that you need. As for this one, you've got another, this is one from the Mark 1, because you've got the Mark 1 propeller, 3-bladed, and the Mark 1 early, which is the 2-blade. So you can see remnants of other parts. There's going to be a lot of parts on this one you're not needed. I think these don't needed. These are exhaust. This is the inserts for your cockpit. All the fine detail cockpit parts, floor, seat, etc. Instrument panel is, one is moulded, so you can put a decal on it or paint it, and these 2 are flat, is for the design for the photo etch. The new photo etch is slightly 3D. Oxygen bottles, these are all the fine detail parts of the cockpit as well. As for the guns or small machine gun heads are here. I don't remember seeing the cannons though, unless they're on another sprue and we've gone past them. Sorry, no, mistake. The cannons are here. So there you are, my friends, that's pretty much it. There's another Spitfire from Eduard, Mk.IIa and a Mk.IIb from the Battle of Britain. Tally ho in 1/48 scale. Like, comment, subscribe.